One thing that I knew as soon as I wanted to get into credit cards was just how much of a baller it would make me. You know, I really knew that when I would slam down that platy right on the table, it would just turn me into the ultimate Chad. And so ultimately, that's just why I got into the game. I felt like, I wasn't living for anything. I didn't have a lot of fun, a lot of people to impress. And then I guess as soon as I got the gold, that all changed. The gold card really set everything apart. I was able to really start impressing everyone. I would slam it on the table every time I would be at the Cheesecake Factory. Knowing that I'm also getting $10 off is super awesome. And ultimately just kind of led to my addiction in the credit card game. And, I honestly don't regret any of that. It's honestly been pretty fun. I've been able to grow my credit card limits to like $100,000, and it's been so nice that I can, have all that leverage to buy a bunch of things that I definitely need. And yeah, it's just, honestly, I feel like just buying stuff has also just changed my life. I've been able to just make so many purchases with my credit cards that, ultimately just make me a better person as well. Not only am I a Chad, but I'm also a Sigma just because of all the things that I've acquired over my life with credit cards. And now I don't even know what to do with them. I have things piling out my ass. I really just started one at a time and kept growing after that. I kept getting more and more into it, doing more and more research. Ultimately, I just found that the game was just so addicting. It was thrilling. I felt like there was just so much to learn and so much analytics there were to accomplish. It kept drawing me in. And knowing that I was going to be getting 2x back on everything with my Venture X card and 4x back on dining. I had to keep spending more to get more points. And then I discovered sign-up bonuses. Sign-up bonuses were one of the most powerful ways to make even more points on spending that you probably would have done, right? And those sign-up bonuses were just so interesting because you could just spend a lot of money and get a lot more points back. And then those points could just be used for some cool things. Maybe like a business class flight or something like that. I've always wanted to fly on Emirates. I know that, there's a good way to redeem Emirates flights on the A380. And for only 87,000 points, I knew that I could probably just go ahead and do that. Yeah, cents per point is kind of an interesting thing too. Cents per point was something that didn't really strike me well in the beginning. I didn't really understand what it meant. I just kind of went for the points and then just cashed them out or did whatever I wanted with them. I thought the Amex point 0.5 cash out was pretty good, so I didn't really know at the time that it was, honestly, just learning throughout my time in the game, I've become just an ultimate better person. Sometimes I feel like I could call myself the ultimate rewards. I feel like if I see a friend and I'm walking down the hallway at the same time or something like that, and, I just feel so deep down, I feel like I'm driven by rewards so much. The rewards are just constantly flowing through my veins. I feel like that blue that's in my veins, that's like the ultimate rewards just flowing through me. And honestly, it's just like, it's a great experience too. I feel like I've been able to do so many things I would have never done. And, some of that's been business class, some of that's been earning a bunch of points and, buying a bunch of things that I probably don't need. But it's just been honestly really fun learning how it all works and just keep getting absolutely locked into the game. So I guess now, I'm at this time where, I've kind of become the ultimate Chad Sigma that there are out there. There's only one, and it's probably me. But I'm not even sure what to do. Once you reach the self-actualization of credit cards, you kind of find yourself in this time where, you just want to help others, right? You just want to go out there and just collect more referrals because, if you use your referral link, you can help someone get the 90K gold. And then they can do the same too. And it kind of works with lots of other credit cards too. That's the best part of the game is that, it's like a self-feeding system. You don't have to, constantly be checking on it. The game will just kind of feed itself. It's absolutely marvelous how this game works. And it's honestly kind of cool because when you're so into it, you don't even kind of realize that you're into it. You just enjoy where you are in life. Once you have all those things that you bought on Amazon, all the best sellers that you're probably going to buy anyway that were just sitting in your cart, but now you got a bunch of points from sign-up bonuses on them, your life's going to be better. You're going to have more stuff. And having more stuff means that you're just a better person, right? Honestly, that's just kind of the way that I felt. I felt like I've been, just better than everyone. I'll just be walking down the sidewalk and kind of looking at people. I could tell that they don't have credit cards. And especially when I'm at a restaurant and I see the person in front of me at Chipotle, like use like the Freedom Flex and get 1x back when I just whip out my Freedom Unlimited and I'm getting 1.5x back. Peasants. So it's just kind of like this game that's just stuck inside my head now, and like I feel like I can't escape. I feel like, everywhere I go, I'm constantly thinking about credit cards, whether it's the built 5x transactions you got to make per month. Oh man, it's just kind of rolling through my head every single time I step outside. I got to make sure I have all of my arsenal on me. Got to double pat the old pocket on my back pocket, and make sure my wallet just feels super stacked with all my freaking credit cards. I honestly just feel like it's just, it gets me going. And I feel like, spending money is something we already have to do, right? It's something that, if you're going to spend money, you might as well put it on a credit card because you might as well get the points. I mean, you're going to have to go ahead and spend money anyway, so why not do that? Being the Sigma that I am, I make sure that I'm constantly checking on Reddit/credit cards. I just have to make sure that I'm always on top of my game, make sure that I'm on the pinnacle of the freaking credit card news. This game's always changing all the time. A lot of the times they're just adding benefits, but sometimes they do take them away, and that's a little frustrating. Being the Sigma that I am, I've already saved 700,000 membership awards points, which is just an absolute vast amount of points that I can't wait to get the Big Daddy Platinum and cash that out at 1.1 cents per point, Schwab style. I'm out of here. Bye.